Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
Breaking news travels fast. But sometimes what really matters is not the headline itself, but what happens quietly behind it. When the news broke that Wang Yibo had just secured a brand new endorsement, the internet reacted exactly as expected. Trending searches, quick reposts, short congratulations. At first glance, it looked like just another successful collaboration added to an already impressive list. Yet inside the industry, the reaction was very different. There was no surprise, no celebration noise, only a calm nod of recognition. Because this deal did not come from a sudden spike in popularity, nor from a carefully staged publicity push. It came from something far rarer in today's entertainment world: trust built over time. This was not a story about luck arriving at the right moment. It was about a moment finally catching up with years of quiet consistency. And once you understand why this endorsement happened now, you begin to see a much bigger picture. One that explains not only this announcement, but why his name keeps reappearing at the highest level, again and again. In the current entertainment landscape, endorsements are often treated like trophies. The louder the announcement, the bigger the perceived victory. But brands do not operate on applause. They operate on evaluation, caution, and long-term vision. Before any contract is signed, teams examine more than visibility. They study stability, audience behavior, emotional resonance, and risk tolerance. Popularity may open the door, but it does not guarantee trust. This is where the conversation around this endorsement becomes interesting, because the discussion was never about whether he could attract attention. It was about whether that attention could hold steady when the spotlight moved elsewhere. For global brands, consistency is currency. They are not looking for someone who shines brightest today, but someone who remains intact tomorrow. Over the years, Wang Yibo has quietly built a profile that answers those questions without needing explanation. His public presence rarely swings between extremes. There are no dramatic reversals, no cycles of overexposure followed by disappearance. Instead, there is a rhythm, measured, deliberate, and controlled. This rhythm is what brands notice first. It signals a person who understands pace, boundaries, and responsibility. In an industry where momentum is often forced, his appears organic. And that difference matters. Another factor often overlooked is audience behavior. Not just how many people follow, but how they respond. His audience spans far beyond a single demographic. There are long-term supporters, casual viewers, and even observers who do not actively follow his work, yet remain receptive to his presence. This layered audience structure creates resilience. When attention comes from multiple directions rather than one concentrated source, it lasts longer. Brands recognize this pattern immediately. It means conversations continue even without constant promotion. It means visibility does not collapse the moment content slows down. Equally important is the tone of public discussion surrounding him. In an era where controversy often dominates attention, his name is rarely associated with disruption. Instead, discussions tend to lean towards moments of humor, unexpected hobbies, or quiet dedication. These narratives humanize rather than polarize. They invite curiosity instead of conflict. For advertisers, this is invaluable. It allows association without tension, recognition without risk. The absence of sharp edges creates space for long-term collaboration. Beyond the commercial surface lies another reason this endorsement resonates: alignment. His personal interests and lifestyle choices reflect authenticity rather than performance. Whether it is exploring demanding physical activities, engaging with challenges outside entertainment, or maintaining a disciplined routine, these choices project credibility. They suggest a person grounded in action rather than image. For brands positioning themselves around reliability, quality, or endurance, this alignment strengthens the partnership naturally. No reinvention is required. The connection already exists. There is also an unspoken emotional layer to this story. Many viewers describe a sense of reassurance when following his journey. Not excitement built on constant surprises, but comfort built on predictability in the best sense. Knowing that progress will continue steadily, without unnecessary noise. This emotional response is powerful. It creates loyalty without pressure, admiration without obsession. When audiences feel secure, their support becomes sustainable. And sustainable support is exactly what brands seek. What makes this moment especially notable is how quietly it arrived. There was no countdown, no exaggerated build-up. Just an announcement, delivered cleanly, confidently, and without excess explanation. That restraint speaks volumes. It suggests mutual understanding between brand and artist. A partnership formed not to chase attention, but to stand within it calmly. In many ways, this is the most telling sign of maturity in the industry today. As conversations continue online, some may focus on numbers, rankings, or comparisons, but those metrics only tell part of the story. The deeper truth lies in the pattern. A pattern of steady work, balanced exposure, and personal clarity. Each endorsement does not elevate him suddenly. It confirms what has already been visible to those paying attention. This is not a rise driven by noise. It is progression driven by structure. Ultimately, this endorsement is less about a contract and more about confirmation. Confirmation that consistency still matters. That quiet professionalism can compete with loud momentum. And that, in a fast-moving industry, the ability to remain composed is its own form of influence. For observers, this moment offers a reminder. Real value does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it simply arrives, expected, understood, and respected. If you've stayed with us through this story, thank you for taking the time to look beyond the headline. At Update X24H, we focus on the moments that shape the bigger picture, not just the news that passes by. If you appreciate calm analysis, real-world insight, and stories that value depth over noise, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing thoughtful updates and meaningful perspectives. Don't forget to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay with Star Watch Now for more stories that matter. Until next time, thank you for watching and take care.